guys, what's up? It's Audra and welcome back to my YouTube channel and to my kitchen. You guys have not seen my new kitchen yet, but this is it. And we're back with another episode of Cooking with Audra. Today I'm going to show you basically my easy 10-minute dinner. So I'm going to be making vodka pasta and I have to get some of the ingredients out still, but first things first, I'm gonna get a pot of water boiling on the stove, and then I'm gonna get all the ingredients ready for the sauce. Okay, so we always use penne pasta for vodka pasta, but this was basically a recipe that I found on Pinterest, and now I just make it when I have most of the stuff that I need for it. The thing that used to drive me nuts about making vodka pasta was the tomato paste, because I hated opening one can of tomato paste, making it, and then it literally going to waste because it would just go bad in the fridge. So I started freezing the leftover tomato paste and then in the measurement that it's supposed to be, which is 1/4 cup, and using that in the pasta so that I can reuse it and it doesn't go to waste, because I don't like wasting food. So the recipe basically calls for 1/4 cup of tomato paste and vodka, some heavy cream, onion, garlic, butter, olive oil. That's pretty much it. So I love onion, but Zach does not love onion. So I don't use a regular onion for this. I use a shallot. I actually cut up half one, and then I'm also so lazy, I get peeled garlic because I just literally can't do that. But I'm just gonna take my slicer knife and chop up some shallot and then get everything ready. So when the pasta starts boiling, I can start making the sauce. My eyes are only slightly burning. Great sign. Next up, we're gonna do garlic. I just got this garlic tool that is literally my favorite thing in the entire world. I don't really know what it's called. It's just a garlic press. I also have a micro plane and an actual garlic press, and I like neither of them as much as I like this thing. The recipe calls for 1 clove of garlic, but oh my gosh, now my eyes are starting to water. I love garlic, so I usually do 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, or if they're really big ones, I'll do 1, but I'm gonna do 2 about this size. Oh my gosh, I'm crying now. Okay, next thing, I'm just gonna grab my vodka out of the freezer, because that's where we keep it. We are barely gonna have 1/4 cup of vodka, but it's gonna be fine. Also, apparently I use my small measuring cup. I think I just use it for milk. I'm just gonna rinse it out. Here we go. Can't believe this is I'm gonna use up all my vodka on vodka pasta. I don't think you guys understand. It is exactly 1/4 cup. I know it doesn't look like it because I don't know how to hold it straight, but it is exactly, there was exactly 1/4 cup of vodka left, which is perfect. The last ingredient we'll have to measure is heavy cream, because I already pre-measured the tomato paste, which is also 1/4 cup. And now everything's ready and our water is almost boiling, so perfect timing. We have come to a bubble over here. You can't really see. I guess I should turn the light on, huh? So I am going to dump in our box of pasta, and then once that's in there, I gotta salt the water. I don't ever know how much salt to use. Just a generous amount. Pasta goes in. You're not supposed to use the whole box. Normally I do, but I did leave a little bit in the bottom. And then we give her a stir. Now we're gonna wait for that to boil a little. I'm gonna grab my butter out of the fridge, get a knob of butter ready. Normally I will make some kind of veggie with this, but we're a little bit crunched on time today, so I'm not going to. We're probably just gonna scarf down the pasta and go. But normally when I make dinner, I like to do a protein, a veggie, a side. pasta is like sometimes the exception where we'll just like eat a bowl of pasta. Even still, we try to do like chicken pasta or something to make it like a little bit more of like a balanced meal. But like vodka pasta is like our like cheat. Like we love vodka pasta, eat it all the time. I'm gonna grab my big frying pan. I feel like Rapunzel. I always underestimate how much space we need for the sauce and the noodles to mix them at the end, so we use this giant frying pan, and that's what will cook everything while the pasta's boiling.
Hello?
What's this? You watching mommy make vodka pasta? Tierney already had dinner. Okay, the pasta's been boiling for a couple minutes, so I'm gonna get started on the sauce. It starts off with a tablespoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of butter, and you saute the onions like really low. So we're gonna do that right now. Basically on the lowest setting you can be at on your stove. Okay, tossing in the butter, about a tablespoon of oil. Maybe a little more. We're gonna let that melt down and then add in the onion. Made the mistake, you wanna cook the onion on low. I've done this before, where I've cooked it too high and the onion has burnt. And you don't want crispy onions in this, you want sauteed onions. The recipe I follow says to saute them for 5 minutes, but it definitely doesn't need that long, especially because I'm not using as much onion as the recipe calls for. So I usually only do it for like a minute or two, and then I add in the rest of the stuff just so that everything doesn't burn, and you can always let the sauce simmer while your noodles are still cooking. Okay, onions are looking pretty good, so now we're going to add in the garlic. You stir the garlic in for like 30 seconds. Again, you don't want it to burn. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell it. It smells so good. I could just sniff garlic and onion cooking for like literally ever. Vodka going in. Then you're gonna let the vodka bubble for about a minute. We're gonna try a noodle and see if it's ready. Just about. So we're basically letting all the alcohol cook out of the vodka and just get like the flavor of it. So you have to let it kind of bubble and simmer out for like about 30 seconds to a minute. I usually do about a minute or a little longer. Pre-measured tomato paste. Now we are going to quickly measure out our heavy cream. So you need 3/4 cup of heavy cream, and then add that in. And then basically you just let this sauce thicken up, which it is doing already. Then we're going to add some salt, pepper, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Then we're just gonna take our pasta that's done and dump it back in. There she is. Toon really wants some vodka pasta too. Cheers.
Hot.
Last time we made this, we were out of heavy cream and we had to use half and half, and the heavy cream is so much better. So good. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching this segment of Cooking with Audra. You did not help me.
No, I was gonna say something.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like for cooking with Zach.
Like for Cooking with Zach. Usually we do cook together, but Zach was doing a workout, and so I was like, I will just make the pasta. It's not that hard. So this is it. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment. Comment for more cooking videos. And subscribe to my channel. And turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye! See you next week.